crowds in a row. Get ready for action, it's what we live for. Electric vibes and the energy's on. We're taking the stage, it's time to get it on. 3 highlights, the thrill of the game. From the courts to the fields, you remember the name. Grab your snacks, settle in for the ride. It's game day, baby. Let's take it in stride. Are you ready to rumble? The stage is set. With the lights ablaze and no room for regrets. It's hours of screaming. Adrenaline's popping. From the kickoff to the buzzer, the excitement is jumping. So grab your chest, let the games ignite. I said, see the games ignite. Bring in the thunder, it feels so right. It's fun, it feels so right. Welcome to the showdown, it's time to ignite. With the low ball the air, bringing you the fight. With the crowd roaring and the tension so thick. Get ready for highlights, every kick and flip. From the field to the car, we're breaking it down. Tracking every move from the ace to the ground. But raise the sharp blades and steps to the press. We are ultimate soar. From San Milan, no stress.
All right, here's my take on every single NFL team that played this weekend. And yeah, look, Ashton Genty could be generational. It's still a bad pick for the Raiders if they have no infrastructure for him to succeed. And speaking of running backs, I think Jonathan Taylor is essentially proving my Saquon Barkley point from this offseason. Because right now, he's the favorite for Offensive Player of the Year. And yet, not a single one of you guys would have ranked him a top 5 running back going into the season. That Rams-Eagles game was absolutely nuts. And as devastating of a loss as it was for LA, I think they proved that they are still the best matchup in the NFC to take down Philly. The Chargers of old would not have pulled out that fourth quarter win against the Broncos. I can't believe I'm buying this team again. Like right now on the Call Sheet Sports prediction market, which is the only place you can trade on the NFL in all 50 states, I think Justin Herbert is the best value for MVP. Think about that sentence. If I'm a Jags fan right now, I think I'd feel great because Trevor Lawrence still hasn't really clicked. Brian Thomas Jr. is still in a weird funk. The coaching staff still doesn't know what to do with Travis Hunter, and the team's had so many penalties every week, and yet they're 2-1. I thought Aaron Rodgers looked his age and not in a good way against the Pats this week. Also, why is Antonio Gibson getting any carries? And then I can't remember the last time I was more shocked about a regular season result than the Panthers 30-0 goose egging the Falcons. All right, here's my take on
For the thrill, it's game time now. I will send you to the crowd. Let me show you how. Stars are dropping, wheels are turning, paces high. We're rocking every moment, reaching for the sky. So catch your breath and strap in tight. We're bringing the heat, it feels so right. Lights are flashing, the crowd's in a roar. Get ready for action, it's what we live for.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to ROMA Sports. We go around the country and the world and talk about sports. I'm your favorite guy, and tonight, last week of the MLB season. Let's see how the teams stack up. Also, the NFL Week 3 recap and the injuries are piling up. Before we get started, we got Gargi and Mabasa. How you guys doing?
Doing good. Excited to be here. Little hiccup this weekend in the NFL. MLB's heating up. Can't wait to talk about that. And I see a little new guest in the corner, but I'm sure we'll get to him in a couple minutes. Navas, what's up?
It's hot down here. It's hot getting to the playoffs. NFL is coming out full swinging. God, where's the cooling, man? Where's the what? How do we cool this stuff down? The answer is you don't. Embrace the heat. MLB playoffs are just around the corner. Hell, we're already looking at game 163 odds coming in full swinging.
Let's go. Somebody getting a Basa a towel. Special guest, Salty in the house. How you doing?
Oh, what up, everybody? How we doing? Yeah, it was a crazy week in the NFL. I'm wondering, what's next weekend going to look like?
Oh, my goodness.
That's a dangerous question. We don't go down those rabbit holes yet.
We're going to go.
And also the Padres, I told you they would choke. I told you that they would choke.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're going to go over that and more. But first, go to riseofmiddleamerica.com and check out our lineup of podcasts from history to news, pop culture, true crime, and sports. We have a show for all your needs. Join our Discord where all the magic for Roma sports unfolds. Want to be a podcast host, producer, researcher, or writer? This is the Launchpad. Hit the top of the page for all of our socials right there. Or you can go down to the bottom of the page. You can get the latest Roma merch right here at this link, Roma Nation Network merch. If you also want to help us out, you go on the bottom of the page. There's a PayPal link. You make a monetary contribution to help us keep the lights on and beat that algo. So, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification button. Let's go on to First and Furious. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the MLB playoff race. We've got 1 week left, and things are getting really, really spicy. So let's start off with the AL. We got the Toronto Blue Jays in the lead with 90. Seattle Mariners leading the West over there with 88. I believe they've clinched, I think they clinched a playoff spot. And then the Cleveland Guardians out of nowhere. I mean, they were like, 8 games behind? And
Yeah, this is silly right now.
12 and a half.
Yeah, I think we should
call them the Guardians. I refuse. It's the Indians.
Yep, and I said that last week. No Commanders, it's the Redskins. No Guardians, it's the Indians.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep the nostalgia going, but we gotta start off with Cleveland. I mean, hey, you want to bring it to Detroit again? We'll bring it to Detroit again, man. They beat the Tigers again, guys. I mean, this is crazy. It's getting a little out of control. 5-1 is your final. That's 11 in a row, maybe 10 in a row. I don't know when we pulled this up here.
11 out of 12.
Hey, Cleveland's in first place. This is crazy. What do you got?
It is.
Yeah, that's nutty, dude.
And what's funny about it is look at their run differential, -6 for the season. Like, how does
Scrappy.
that even happen?
It's scrappy. Scrappy team.
Salty, what you got here?
The Tigers are always disappointing, so are we shocked?
Oh, absolutely.
Are we really? No, we're not. We're not shocked. Although I am very happy that the Yankees are not doing so well. And I think they're going to choke like they always do, Karki.
That's funny.
I'm used to it.
Well, I mean, with the amount of games left, I mean, it's almost mathematically impossible for the Yankees to fall out. But
no, yeah, but they're gonna. They should have won their
can't.
division this year, and they didn't.
Yeah, well,
and I think
mean,
in the playoffs that they're not even. I don't think they have a chance this year.
All right. Well, I'll stop you right there, Salt. With the Y, we'll call it the Salty. Hey, listen. Yankees win. Toronto loses, so the Yanks are in first place. I don't know what you want to do with that. We got 3 games coming up against Baltimore, and they have 3 games coming up against Tampa. So, we're tied. See what happens.
yeah, not only that, but like the Baltimore Orioles, when they're out of the playoff race, they tend to do some wacky wacky crap at the end of the season where they're going against one of their rivals. The rivals need to make it into the playoffs, so they need to try to get the first place. And they come in, and on the last game of the season, they always like crush hopes and dreams. I remember game 162 a couple years ago when they beat Boston, and then literally 5 seconds later, Evan Longoria hit that home run to win the game.
All it takes is one stroke. But let me ask you a quick question. What happens if there's a 3-way tie for the last spot? Would they be a 164?
No. There will be a tiebreaker rule set that determines the top two, and then those two go to game 163.
Because I know MLB doesn't like to use the tiebreaker method. They like to play that game.
Yeah.
But
Again,
just a question to throw out there. Yeah.
I agree. Now, I do want to point out something. You want to talk about disappointing, Salty, with Detroit being 1-9? Look at the Texas Rangers. Last 2 weeks ago, they were right there in the wild card hunt, ready to kick ass and take names. And then they collapsed. Losers of 8 in a row. They're 2-8 in the last 10 games. 6 games back, they're done. You can't get in. Now.
But you know what you got to love about that? It's consistent.
Yes.
It is consistent.
You want to talk about consistency? If you want to talk about consistency, Roma, who do you think Baltimore plays at the end of the season?
They play.
I threw it out there for you. I threw it out there.
Are they play? They're not playing the Yankees, are they?
Yeah. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
In the Bronx.
Oh,
when they made this schedule, they thought Baltimore was going to be good, and they thought the Yankees and the Orioles would hook up 6 out of the last 10 games of the season and fight for the division, and it backfired. So it is what it is. That's my little thinking, at least.
But no, Cleveland, wherever you found the St. Louis Cardinals magic pixie dust, we need to know your exact location.
Yeah. Well, you did call it when we did our first show. You were talking about Cleveland and Cincinnati possibly having an all-Ohio World Series.
No. That was not me. Do not give me that Ohio man curse, good sir. That was you.
The big Ohio man.
You're the one that called out the Ohio World Series. Okay? And I guarantee you, we have 2 mods on the Roma Nation Discord that would be absolutely no more proud than to see Cleveland and Cincinnati going at it to make up for the fact that the Bengals and the Browns suck.
Listen,
okay?
Yeah, but the Reds aren't making it, man. The Reds are going to be the Reds.
Are you sure about that? You want to scroll down a little?
No, they lost again to the Pirates. You're right, Salty. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Right,
it's not happening for the Reds there. Not at all.
You want to talk about a 3-way World Series? If you want to talk about a 3-way tie for that last wild card spot, it can happen in the NL because, like I called it, the Mets are low Mets. Thank you, Urinated Chief, for that moniker. But yes, low Mets. Low Mets.
Yeah, the Mets have lost themselves immediately.
Yeah, well, I mean, again.
Now, you want to talk? Go ahead.
They're consistent. I mean, the Mets are consistent. They consistently disappoint their fans.
They do. You're right on top of that.
Now, you want to talk about consistency? Look at the freaking Diamondbacks. Where the frick did they come from?
Came from Arizona.
Yeah, but again, the Arizona Diamondbacks have a history of doing that. They start off rough, and then they come out. Everyone underestimates them, and then all of a sudden they're in the playoffs, and you're like, "What the hell, man?" And
their salary is high. I mean, they're supposed to be in the playoffs, period. I mean, they're supposed to be battling those Dodgers, And
now,
well, there's the same thing with the Tampa Bay Rays, because normally they'll coast the second half of the season, and then the last 20 games they just they'll do something crazy like 18-2 and backdoor their way in. Not this season. That's not going to happen. But I have a feeling that sometime over the next 2 seasons it's going to happen again.
But how are we feeling about the fact that it used to be growing up? It was always, I'm from LA, so it was the Dodgers and the Giants, and that was the real rivalry. And then you had the Padres over here being like, "We're rivals with the Dodgers," and the Dodgers are like, "Are you though? Are you really?" And now the Padres are the rival with the Dodgers, and the Giants are like, no, it's us. No, but it's us. And it's like, are you though? Are you?
That's when revenue sharing, when
Okay.
all that kicked into play, and everybody
Yeah.
was able to build a roster.
I'm looking at the schedule, and I am terrified of the results. Like, legitimately scared, because you thought, Gargi, that it would be interesting getting a 3-way tie for that last spot. Try mathematically being possible for 4. Legitimately, there is a chance. There is a way to get a 4-way tie for the last wild card spot in the MLB. This is baseball through and through.
You only get it here. You only get it here.
The thing is that last week, actually not even last week, the week before, it didn't even look like this. Like,
No.
Yeah.
like the NL was pretty much set.
Yeah, I think the Mets were 5 up in that last spot.
Yeah, there were 5 up in that last spot. The Diamondbacks were at the bottom. I mean, they were the least likely team to even make it. The Cincinnati Reds were kind of hovering there, like, should I step my toe in? Should I not? What are we doing here? And then, you got the Marlins and San Francisco Giants. I mean, if they win out and there's like a 2-loss team, there's a possibility that it could be 5 ways.
No. 9
Right?
of games.
Are you
Miami
sure?
is
Well, how many
7.
games are left?
4.
There might be
Well,
4
excuse
for
me.
one team, 5 for another.
Actually-
it depends if the rain out.
Who? Okay, including tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Technically 5 games. So the Marlins, they have a 3-game series at home against the Cubs. Oh, wait, no, excuse me, against the Reds. My fault. They're playing the Cubs right now. Oh, wait, no, this is the freaking Mets.
Listen, I got
Anyway.
you. Don't worry. The Mets lost to the Cubs tonight.
Okay.
Arizona's in a 1-1 tie with the Dodgers, and the
Yeah.
Reds lost to the Pirates in extra innings. So if you want to do the math there, Arizona, if they win, they'll jump the Mets.
Mm-hmm. And let's hope so, because I really don't want the Dodgers to win the division. Go Padres!
There you go.
Padres!
He
Come
likes the
on.
Friars. The Friars.
That's right, baby. I used to be a Dodgers fan growing up, and then the O'Malleys sold them. That broke my heart. And then they got bought out by this conglomerate corporation and went full on woke. And now I'm like, I hate you. And since my wife's family's all Padres fan because they're from San Diego, I'm like, you know what? I'm a Padres fan because Manny Machado is super based and is MAGA. So,
Well, listen, it's nice to meet somebody from LA that doesn't like the Dodgers. So,
well, I used to, man. I mean, I was a diehard Dodger fan, but the owners really ruined it for me. Absolutely just terrible, man. Terrible. I hate them. I hate them.
All I can say is, Roma, my very first rant on Roma Ball or Roma Sports, however you call it, my very first rant was about the Seattle Mariners and how they would disappoint their fans year after year. I am still terrified of playoff Mariner baseball.
Yeah.
However, there is hope because there was no Bappa like Cal Raleigh.
well, I think he dumped number 60 about a half an hour ago.
You guys,
There
keep,
you go.
you guys keep going on for about 2 more minutes. I got some rumble issues here. I'm going to fix that real quick. But go ahead.
All right.
You know what the stupidest thing is, though, with baseball right now is why the hell is there interleague baseball play for the last 3 games of the Dodgers? Like, why is that even a thing? That should never happen. We should not have interleague play going like for the last games of the season. That should be like there should be division play right there. Am I wrong?
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I mean, I think interleague should cut off at a certain point, get ready for September and October. I mean, you're absolutely right. I don't know what the hell's going on with that.
Yeah, like the Dodgers playing the Mariners for the last 3 games. That could have been the Padres. That could have been the Giants. I mean, come on, man. Like, what
Yeah.
the?
No, you're absolutely right about that. That's actually pretty weird. I'm not a fan of interleague to begin with, and
No,
we have the Subway Series here, but who gives a shit?
You know what I'm not a fan of is the National League having a designated hitter. I'm still bitter about it. It's been years. I don't care. It's wrong. It's un-American.
Listen, best pitching hitter almost John Smoltz. I mean, the guy used to.
No. I will counter you with that.
Talk to me.
Greg
Well,
Maddux.
No,
Greg
John
Maddox
Smoltz was better.
bunted.
John
Greg
Smoltz
Maddox-
was better, man.
Yeah.
Greg Maddux was a better pitcher hitter than John Smoltz.
And Bartolo Colon could swing the stick.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I'm going to look this up.
Yes.
That was a home run in San Diego when he was on the Mets. Bartolo put one out in
Live
left
up to
field.
your username, Salty. Live it up. But no.
It's not just my
What
username. I mean, it's been my name for 20 years. And don't you forget it, DeVos.
Listen, I was a Kenny
Wow,
Rogers
you
fan. You got my
insult
Kenny
me.
Rogers.
You insult me, Salty. You don't even give me the proper etiquette to say my full name. Navas?
Shite.
Navas and Nev?
Google it.
Oh,
Look.
oh.
I don't want to have to do more syllables, okay?
Yeah, that's what a Padres fan would say.
All right, guys. I almost got it done. So here, let's move on to the NFL
Yes.
while I fix this.
Oh.
We're almost.
I don't want to talk about the NFL.
There was
I
a
don't
wrench.
wanna-
There was some wrenchy games this weekend.
All right.
You know?
Out of these three, who was the best pitching hitter? Oral Hershiser, John Smoltz, or Greg Maddux?
Okay, if you're going to go that far back, go Oral Hershiser. You know
No,
that.
I'm going to stick with my Johnny Smoltz.
Well, I'm going to let you know, Gargi, we were both wrong because Greg Maddux had a batting average of 171. Smoltz had 159. Greg Maddux had 5 homers. John Smoltz had 1.
Whoa!
RBIs, Maddux had 84. John Smoltz had 29. On base percentage, it was or OPS, was 392, and Maddux was 406.
Wow, Navasa.
And Oral Hershiser smashes both of them.
That's sick.
Oral Hershiser was my favorite pitcher growing up.
Wow. Good stats. Good stuff.
That's
Good
fair.
stuff right there.
Now, mind you, I got baptized into the Dodger fandom by going down to Los Angeles and literally watching from the first base line, Jason Schmidt, having just been traded from the Giants to the Dodgers, pitching against Barry Bonds.
Oh, very cool. I got to see.
and that's
Pretty cool.
I
And
went
that's
to
also
a,
when I got to. Pardon me for a sec. That's also where I got to learn junk bonds and what that actually meant. And then my first
Yeah, he was definitely
societal
a
curse
junk
words.
box, as
Right.
you would say over here.
one of the games against the Giants that I got to watch was Kevin Gross's no hitter against the Giants.
Kevin Gross.
Kevin Gross's no hitter. But my dad, his greatest Dodgers Giants game was Sandy Koufax's perfect game.
What was that, game
Oh,
7?
he was there?
He was it was a regular season game. And it was Sandy Koufax's it was a perfect game, and it was a no hitter. The Giants pitcher, I can't remember what his name was, like Thompson or something. He was pitching a no hitter, and then ended up pitching, I think, a one hitter. So it was a one hitter versus a perfect game. It was the most boring baseball game.
Listen to this. Let's get back to the pitching, the best hitting pitcher real quick. Now, we're not going to say Ohtani because, it's not
Obvious
there yet.
reasons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I do have 2.
Okay.
All right.
Babe Ruth.
Jacob DeGrom and Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
But who was the best pitcher and worst hitter?
Wait, hold on. Terry Mulholland.
No way, dude. He was a Dodger. The left arm of God, Sandy Koufax.
Oh,
Andy Koufax. Oh my goodness.
that's sick.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. If you want to go down that rabbit hole of Sandy Koufax, you may as well just go straight across the entire U.S. and go straight to Dan Marino and these godforsaken Dolphins.
Oh,
Yeah.
football. Yeah, we're talking football. Let's go. Football.
Great transition.
Let's
So-
go Chargers. Let's go Chargers.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about the Texans.
Yeah, so we actually every single week we actually go out and do our predictions on the scores, and this week was absolutely dreadful.
Oh,
All right,
was
so
Wait. Overall, Roma, what was your record this week?
oh my god, I didn't get that far. But we'll go through it right now. All right. So first game, that was the Dolphins at the Bills. We kind of knew that the Bills were going to win. I had it 34-13. Guards, you had 42-10. Navasa 42-16. We had 31-21. So we knew it was going to be something like that.
Yeah, and what we took out of this game real quick is that Miami has a quarterback that doesn't run anymore. Now he's one-dimensional in Tua, so it's going to be a whole different thing with this guy.
Yep.
No, absolutely. And
He's like a glass cannon in video games, right? If he gets hit, it's over for the season.
He ain't getting up.
Yeah, he's done. Yeah. So next game we had the Falcon. This was the surprise of the week.
This was a big wrench and a sucker punch to your gut.
Yeah,
I was like, "What the absolute?"
Yeah,
oh.
yeah. We were baffled as well.
Wow.
Talk to me.
But this is definitely something that the Falcons do. They'll play a close game. They'll play a close game, then they'll win a game in a close fashion, and then they'll lose to a team that they have absolutely no reason losing to in like epic fashion.
Yeah,
right?
And you would look at the score real quick, and you would think that Cousins was the quarterback.
Yep.
I mean, what's happening?
Yeah,
every single
Cousins
one of us
should be the quarterback, though. I'm really getting tired of these rookies having all the pressure to win. Like they should be able to Steve Young. Let him marinate a couple of years as the backup.
He was definitely marinated. Absolutely.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And Kirk Cousins should be the starter. Penix should be learning from him. He should be calling plays on the sideline. He should be working, understanding the game. Not just having to be thrown into the fire like right out the gate. I don't think it's good for these rookies.
Riddle me this, gentlemen. How many years did Jordan Love learn under Aaron Rodgers before becoming the starter in Green Bay?
At least 4 years minimum. Yeah. And vice versa with him and Favre.
With him and Favre.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's better for these quarterbacks to be able to just get, especially when there's a good quarterback like Cousins. Cousins is a decent quarterback, and Penix would suit him very nicely to be a backup for a couple years.
So think about it. They're doing something really quickly. They're doing something good in Green Bay because they've had 3 quarterbacks in like the last 25 years.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
more than that, 35 years.
Crazy.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and before we move on to the next one, if they're not gonna keep Cousins, you might as well send his ass to Cincinnati.
Yeah,
might as well.
Yeah.
They already fit the bill. They might as well.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he can come in there. He'll learn the offense in 2 weeks, and with those wide receivers,
Cincinnati though, with that Swiss cheese offensive line.
Oh,
don't get me started.
They got their quarterback hurt,
especially with that ankle. Like you have an Achilles issue, right? Because once you tear an Achilles heel, you're never moving the same ever again.
Mm-hmm.
My dad tore both his Achilles.
And how common is that? We've seen in the last.
You're gonna move
sports.
like a bread truck.
Yeah, and so you really want to have you want to be traded to a team that's got a Swiss cheese for an offensive line? I wouldn't. I mean, I'd want to be like locked in with a line that could actually keep me safe in the pocket, man. And it ain't Cincinnati. Why they didn't prioritize offensive line in the offseason is beyond me, man.
Hold on.
Talk to the Giants about that.
We're now going from a baffling game to a choking game. What the hell, Green Bay? Why?
Yeah, that was.
Although
I hate the Packers, so I was laughing.
Well, we definitely took out of this game that the Browns' defense is for real.
Dude, 91% of parlays failed.
Yeah.
Because
Green Bay up 10-0 in the fourth quarter, and the defense got a turnover late. Flacco held in there. He was getting hit too, man. I mean, they were peeling grass out of his helmet every other play. It was sick.
Are the Browns regretting their choice of letting go of Baker Mayfield yet, or are they still?
I love Baker.
I think outside of the Chargers and the Rams, which are my 2 favorite teams in the NFL, I absolutely love Tampa Bay because of Baker Mayfield.
3-0.
Here's the thing. Baker screwed himself. And I say this because he tried to play hero ball with a damaged shoulder. And he screwed himself in Cleveland, playing both ends against the middle, playing hero ball. And he finally learned the lesson by going to Tampa Bay.
Right. No, but he played for the Rams. He had to work back into it. You know what I mean? He had to make a name for himself again and show people, hey, I'm still Baker. And he got the contract in Tampa.
Didn't he play for the Panthers too?
Yes.
Well, played.
Yeah, I was gonna say. All right.
Anyways,
All right, so let's move on. Where both me and Gargi, we picked the Texans in this game, and only one of us picked the Jaguars, and that's Navasa, this guy over here. And
The Texans fan picked against the Texans.
And,
Well, because you know how the Texans are.
Yeah, you had a score of 10-14 on that one.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, wait, no, 10-14. Yeah. Never mind. I was so close to. But no,
Yep.
I am terrified of the fact that Nick Haley will not let CJ Stroud be CJ Stroud. That's number one. Number two, you can't get Joe Mixon back fast enough.
Yeah, they got no running.
You're not getting
at
him back
all.
until week 5.
It's sad. It's crazy.
Number three, more importantly, I have heard it put best that the Houston Texans as an organization are literally football's Rain Man. They are good at one thing and one thing only.
Drafting players and then whatever.
Defense.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and they just let go of Gardner Johnson.
The third.
Yeah,
They just let it go CJ3.
yeah, they got rid of him. I don't know why, but I mean, it's definitely not the defense that's the problem. But anyways, let's move on to the Bengals and the Vikings, where Carson Wentz, I mean, he didn't have to do any work because
Yeah.
who was that defensive player that punched out 3 balls in like 5 plays in a
That was crazy.
I don't know his name, but this guy's hands were all over the place, bro. He definitely was. His hands were in the cookie jar, as you would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
But also, like, I think that JJ McCarthy getting hurt and Wentz coming in is gonna, like, again, start Wentz. Let JJ McCarthy freaking marinate a little bit, you dumbasses, man.
Yeah.
I know that you're eager to get JJ and JJ. Let's get the JJs together, but like maybe just let the rookie just chill for a second. Or he's not a rookie now, but you know.
What happened with
he didn't play last year.
What happened with
Yeah.
What happened with Pickett and Pickens? I mean, how did that work out?
Yeah, not very well.
You know what I mean? But listen, I have Joe Burrow in my fantasy leagues, in AK's leagues, and obviously we know how that went, right?
Yep.
So I picked up Browning, and he shit all over the Vikings field this weekend. You know what I mean? Who would have thunk it?
Sorry about your loss.
Thank you. So now I lost Mike Evans too. So hey, you know what? It is what it is.
That's your bad for drafting him because I already knew he was going to get hurt. Because, dear God, that guy's made out of paper mache.
And I got Henry, who rushes for 5 yards and cries about it.
All right, moving on. We got the Steelers 21, Patriots 14. This was one of my underdogs. I had the Patriots winning this game if it wasn't for the fact that they turned the ball over twice inside of their own 5-yard line.
Yeah, they gave Aaron Rodgers a couple gifts. They hung in there. All right.
I love to see it, man. I'm hoping Aaron Rodgers can take these guys to the playoffs, man.
Yeah, he has a little spunk under him. He's got a little spunk going on, Aaron.
Yeah, we all of us had the Pats winning this game, and
yeah, you're right.
Because I believe that the most expensive defense in the NFL keeps getting exposed 8 ways to Sunday, and by golly, am I keep proving wrong. It's like a Sisyphean task of sorts.
That's funny.
It's like Sisyphus. You're not going to escape either the 9-8 or the 10-7.
It's a succubus.
Playoffs ass. No, it's not a succubus. It's a Sisyphus. It's a Sisyphean inevitability that the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to Super Bowl.
Hey, they got the coach, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think he coaches. Mike Tomlin?
No, it's autopilot. Okay?
He just grills you with stuff like a pit bull.
Tell me about it. All right, Rams versus Eagles. Probably the most exciting game of the week.
Oh, that bits me off. I was calling it them all. They're going to jam the middle. And did they adjust? Sean McVay, why did you not adjust? What the man? You knew that's what they were going to do, and then they did it.
Yeah. Sean McVay definitely got out-coached for some apparent reason in the second half. I can tell you that much.
So frustrating.
We watched this game, AK. We watched it together. And how many times did the right guard false start on a tush push? And they're not calling it now.
At least
now I'm seeing what they're complaining about.
Yeah, it's getting bad. But you know what? I don't trust the NFL with the betting. Now that sports betting is legal, I want to check those freaking refs' bank accounts every freaking week, man.
Yeah, we got a couple of games that are a little bit on the scandalization this weekend.
Oh, absolutely. But it definitely wasn't the Jets versus the Buccaneers because that was probably the second most exciting game.
Yeah.
We saw.
Oh,
Dude,
I'll
more
tell you
blocked
something.
field goals for touchdowns. Like it was, I couldn't believe they did that at the end of the game.
listen, if anybody showed up this weekend, it was special teams and defense on a variety of teams. I mean, making names for themselves this week. This weekend that just passed in football was tough. It was a
Yeah,
tough
it
one.
was.
I'm not gonna lie.
It really was. And I mean, I definitely ate that in my bank account. That's for sure.
What
This
happened
is
with
why I
the
don't gamble. That's why I don't gamble.
What happened to the New Orleans kicker is what I want to know.
All I have to say is if you want to talk about eating at someone else's bank account, look no further than Danny Dimes and the motherfucking Indianapolis Colts. Look at the bank account he's robbing in
His
New
name
York.
is not
and
Danny
taking it-
Dimes anymore.
Nope, Indiana.
Indiana Jones, baby. Indiana Jones.
Google it. Google
I'm
it.
actually really glad to see because I really think that the coaching did him dirty in New York, and it is really nice to see him come to his own. Because honestly, figure it out, Giants. You got shit for coaches, man. Shit
Yeah.
for coaches.
And
No,
again,
no.
it starts
It's
at the
even
top
nice.
too, though. It's
Yeah.
about time. They're really old.
Mara's.
I've seen them
I'm
in
about to buy them out.
I've seen them in Starbucks a couple times when I used to do my
You
window
should throw
cleaning.
tomato at his face, right at his face. in
And
the
he
middle
held
of
the
his
door
face.
for me. He's old, man. You know, they're old. They're old. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna
But no.
do?
Fun.
What's the sad part is if you look at the Giants and who they've had in their talent pool ever since Eli Manning retired, okay? Saquon Barkley, he went to the Eagles. Now he's on the cover of Madden.
Yeah, he's gonna be the best ever. Go ahead.
Then I think Brian Branch was a former Giant, got sent to Detroit, and now look at Brian Branch, or maybe he got drafted there. I could be wrong for that one, but I'm waiting for Thibodeau, Malik Neighbors,
Yeah. Listen,
Jackson Dart.
they got rid of what's his face that got his fingers blown off in 4th of July.
Plaxico Burress,
No, he shot himself in the
foot.
Oh, what was
No.
his? Yeah, that was Plaxico Burress.
Jason
He shot- yeah.
Pierre-Paul.
JPP. They let him go too
JPP.
early. He goes over to whatchamacallit. He went to Super Bowl.
No, he goes to Tampa.
Yeah, and they were like in the Super Bowl almost, or whatever was going on over there with Tom Brady,
All
right?
I'm saying is the Giants, they have players but can't coach for crap. And when they get to a team that is competent
Yeah.
in coaching, the players explode.
Yeah.
Okay?
Every time.
The Giants are like the Montreal Expos of old, where they get great players, can't win games. Those
Yeah.
players go on to have tremendous careers.
Yep, and that French waiter is coming out this weekend with 2 players on the menu, and it's Dart and Scatterboo, and they're both going to get hurt, and I'm going to jump out the window.
That's hilarious. All right, moving on. We got the Raiders at the Commanders. We could skip that one. We knew that was going to be a barn burner. We got Broncos and Chargers. The Broncos are only in that game because of their defense.
Yeah, Knicks was lost. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I like
Chargers
that.
didn't look that good, and I was getting really, really, really frustrated. But you know what? Jim Harbaugh, he knows how to coach a game, and he got them to pull it out in the end, and I was super stoked.
Now, it is unfortunate to say that PS2, Patrick Surtain II,
Mhm.
yeah, he got injured. And that
So did
made a
Najee
big-
Harris.
Ooh, it
Najee
was
Harris is
ugly.
out for the season.
Yeah, it
That
was
was a
ugly. Did you
bad
guys
one.
see it?
Yeah.
I don't recommend looking at it. It was.
No. But I really, really, really want the Chargers to hit up the Broncos to get Audric Estime because the Broncos aren't utilizing Audric Estime, and he would be a tremendous back for the Chargers. So they really need to make a play to get him to diversify their
Yep.
their running back situation because Harris, I don't know, man, he's been a disappointment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's explosive either. He's
No.
just like a
Wasn't
get me three.
Harris a running back for the Steelers?
Yes,
Yeah. He was.
came from
Yep.
Alabama.
Got a lot of miles.
He
Yeah.
does. Yep. All right. And then we could skip over the Saints and Seahawks. Seahawks put up 38 points in the first 20 minutes.
Crazy.
But do me a favor.
Insane.
Could you find what happened to the kicker on that block punt? It was bad. Like the guy didn't get up. Like they planted him. It was all over Twitter. They said they need to pull it off the internet. It was that bad.
Oh, let me see if I can find it. Was it Will Lutz?
Field goal kicker or punter?
No, it was a punt. They blocked the punt.
Punter.
Okay. While we're looking up everyone's favorite punt highlight reel, the Cowboys and the Bears.
Oh,
Yeah,
how
that
about
game
those
was
cowgirls? How about them cowgirls?
That game was amazing. I never rooted for the Bears so hard in my life.
Yeah, it's about time they showed up for them fans.
And I don't
too,
even
man.
like Caleb Williams because he's always crying.
And I think all of us went Cowboys.
You guys did?
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
Did you?
I'll never pull for the Cowboys ever. I'll take the
No,
lot.
I had Chicago 24-23.
Oh, nice.
I had Cowboys 35-31. Why? Because I never trust a quarterback from USC whose name wasn't Carson Palmer.
Wait, which kicker or punter are you talking about?
The New Orleans punter
New
against the Seahawks this past Sunday. He got destroyed.
Oh, Vashnik, you take care of yourself, man. If you need
No, I
to,
don't
go to
see
the
it.
hospital. Like,
All right.
seriously.
So what was it? So you got the Bear. The Bears. I mean, poor CeeDee Lamb. He's going to be out for at least 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
That ankle.
Yeah, that was.
Well, he's actually lucky because they're playing the Packers, and I think Micah wanted to knock his head off this weekend.
Yeah. Now,
That's
I
hilarious.
did not like how close the 49ers and the Cardinals game was. I did not like that game at all. No sirree. But I still won. I picked the 49ers.
I picked no. I picked the. Did I pick the 49ers? Let me see.
No, you picked Arizona. You said that Arizona
did.
was going to house them.
I did say that, and they didn't. But I did pick Arizona plus 2.5.
You did.
Mm.
I had San
That's
Francisco
okay.
24-20.
I had San Francisco
So I covered.
21-17.
Yep. I'm not even going to talk about the Giants. I'm
Yeah, it was
I'm
embarrassing.
so
You're
bad.
done.
What a disappointment. What shockingly a disappointment.
Yeah.
Yep. Allegedly.
And then of course we've got the Lions
That was a
versus
great
the
game.
Ravens.
What a game.
That was a great game.
That
What
was
did you take out of this game really quickly?
Derrick Henry's about to get benched.
Yep. And they have no receivers.
Yeah. They really
No,
don't.
What I
No, because
But I
Mark
took out
Andrews
of it-
shows up once every 2 months.
Dude, seriously. Are his hands made out of bricks? What is going on with that guy?
I am the contractor.
He's like,
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
no. If there's anything I took out of this game, if there's anything I took out of this Baltimore-Detroit game, it is we must cryogenically freeze Dan Campbell. That way we can isolate all of the pure, unadulterated steel testicular fortitude that we can and concentrate it for a super serum. Because that motherfricker has balls of steel to go
Listen.
forth and how many yards?
4th
Listen,
and 12.
You know, their motto is they're not going to kick the three unless you need it late in the game
Yeah.
on a scoring situation. But how dangerous are they? Let's say Goff's off one day. They got 2 running backs that'll destroy you. I mean,
seriously.
now let's say one running back's not good one day, one day. They got Goff, they got Brown, they got Lions are real.
Yeah.
all I
for
have
real.
to say is never be in the same poker room as Dan Campbell.
No, absolutely.
Or an arm wrestling match either.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, so let's look at all the leaders. All right, so AFC East, obviously Buffalo Bills 3-0. Everybody else 0.
Lock it up. They won the division. Lock
Exactly.
that up.
Cincinnati Bengals, they're 2-1 at the top. Not for long.
Fraud.
Not
This
for
is
long.
this Colts and Jaguars.
Ooh.
Don't be surprised if one of these two teams are battling for the number 1 spot with Buffalo.
That's got to be the biggest garbage division right now in football.
No.
What do you think
no.
about the quarterback / linebacker led Tennessee Titans? What do you think about Cam Ward? Do you think they can get a couple W's?
No, I think they're going to, again, I think it's one of those situations where they put all their eggs in that basket and they should have kept him on the bench and gotten a decent backup to be the starter for a year or two. I don't think they're going to be winning very many games. Maybe if they're lucky, they'll win 7 games.
Yeah, they got rid of Vrabel too.
Exactly. Then you got the Chargers, and the Raiders are right behind him. Kansas City.
Yeah, I love it. And I don't know who wouldn't love Kansas City in the gutter right now, AK.
Yeah. Cheating mother effers. They're always cheating. Those refs, I swear, every Kansas City game, it's like the refs are on their side. It's ridiculous.
They come to the game with a checkbook and they cut checks before the game starts.
Seriously, it's ridiculous. So seeing them struggle is good. Is very good. And also the Chargers are taking that division easy.
Oh, easily, yeah. Philadelphia Eagles taking the division. Let's see.
What? Don't count them out yet. I mean, hey, if Daniels can get healthy and Mariota can keep them close, because this week they got a tough game against Tampa, the Eagles, I wouldn't give him the lock it up yet. I know it's hard for them to lose, the Eagles. They're really good.
They're really
I
good.
wouldn't give them the lock it up yet.
I think outside of any major injuries, I think it's a lock for them.
Yeah, they are nasty, man. It's
Yeah. All right, Green Bay Packers, NFC. The NFC North is.
I love it.
Yes, this is going to be a
man's division.
very interesting.
What did I say at the beginning? I said that the Bears are going to have 10 wins.
Yeah. Well, I think they're going to grab another one this weekend, maybe. So I think they might be 2-2. But the Packers are real. The Lions are silly.
Yeah.
The Bears are above average, and the Vikings are fraud. I don't know.
I think Wentz being the starter now. I think that if McCarthy, I think they keep him out and let him just heal for the rest of the year. And I think Wentz could actually lead these guys to the playoffs, man, for sure.
Remember, Wentz is not Foles, though.
True.
He looks like Foles a little bit when he's fleet-footed.
Well, Wentz has potential, but he's also made out of paper mache. So,
Yeah. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, NFC South, 3-0.
Okay.
I mean,
that's your garbage division.
So that division is also garbage, but I think it's still not worse. It's still not worse because the Falcons are the Falcons. They're like a scorpion. You can squash them, but they're going to sting you. The Saints are garbage. Carolina, okay, maybe they are bad. It's pretty bad.
Bryce Young does not look that bad, though. Bryce Young doesn't look that bad. He's starting to mature.
Now,
but Tampa's game plan, we got this locked up. We're going to go to the playoffs, get a number 2 seed, hopefully number 3. Don't get hurt. What did they go out and do?
Yeah.
They got 3 guys hurt this weekend.
I think Tampa is going to be really fun and interesting to watch, and I definitely see them getting.
Who's the quarterback?
Baker Mayfield.
Oh my God!
I love Baker Mayfield. I don't care what anyone says. I freaking love that guy.
Don't be surprised if Mbuka gets like 1,400 yards and 12 touchdowns.
My Buckeye Ibuka. Let's go!
Dude,
that was such a good pick. Like the fact that they got him, I was like, oh hell! Like they got receivers on receivers now, man. Even if Evans is hurt, because again he's made out of paper mache, it don't matter because they still got like 3 other receivers.
What happened with Godwin?
I think Godwin's coming back next week.
Yeah.
Oh baby!
Or either next week or the week after.
The week after, yeah, he's out because I think he broke his ankle last year, right?
Yeah.
So he'll be back.
Yeah, I think it's week 5, right? He's coming back week 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it would be the same thing as Joe Mixon coming back.
But they're still down Evans though. But the thing is, if they have all 3 of those receivers on the field at the same time, ain't nobody stopping them.
Dude, who do you put in the slot? You putting Ibuka in the slot?
Well, you run the tight end with
and then when they go 4 wide, what's his name? 17, former Giant.
Oh, Sterling Shepard.
Oh, yeah,
Sterling Shepard.
Yeah.
We put him out there at the 4.
Leave the Giants, become a receiver.
And then finally, the fraud. This is my fraud division right here because they're all above 500. But I mean, the Rams are in last place, but the Rams are not going to stay in last place. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. They're tied. They're all 3 of them are tied. I mean, come on, really? It's this early in the season.
The Niners will drop a game to 1. They will be tied eventually. But how about Sam Darnold and the Seahawks?
I think in this division, the first team to 9 wins.
Okay. So you're going 9-8 on the 17-game schedule? 9-8?
Oh
At
yeah,
9 wins out of this division?
because this division. I mean, they all have a really tough schedule.
Yeah,
Every
they're
single
back
one.
in
They got the second toughest schedule out of all the divisions.
Rams better figure it out, man. They better freaking figure it out.
It all starts at the top with Stafford, dude. You don't know what you get out of this guy every week. It's so weird.
Man.
They got
Exactly.
weapons. Puka Nuka.
I'm not happy they didn't re-sign what's his name. That
Cooper
went to
Kupp?
Seattle. Cooper Kupp. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
I love
not
Kupp,
happy
bro.
about that, man.
Yeah.
Tell me
All I
about
have
it.
to say is, I believe I still get to claim the week 3 winner of having best record.
Yeah, I went
I
9
went
and 7,
10 and-
so
There it is.
I went 10-6.
All right, moving on. Leagues. All right, so let's go into the key injuries of the NFL. Let's take a look.
Hey guys, Dr. Morris, injury experts. So we just finished up week 3. There were some huge injuries as we head into week 4, now including many of the guys that are currently injured and a couple guys that may be returning from injury. Starting off with quarterbacks, there was only one new quarterback injury this week. It was San Francisco 49ers. Mac Jones suffered a re-injury to that PCL sprain that he had in preseason. The semi-good news is that he potentially would be able to sit, and Brock Purdy would be able to come back to his starting role, who's dealing with that left AC sprain as well as that right turf toe injury.
Real quick. All right, so Brock Purdy, think he's coming back next week?
I'm going to say yes because of what had just happened to Jones.
Right.
Probably pushed, but yes.
Yeah, as long as they can keep him off the ground, I think he's going to be all right. Let's move on.
It's too soon to know, but there's a decent chance that Purdy will be back in week 4. Now, major significant running back injuries. Unfortunately, Najee Harris suffered a season-ending Achilles tear, the second Achilles tear of the season. I'm working on a article about these because we're seeing a huge uptick between last year and the year before, as well as this year. James Conner suffered a foot fracture. We don't know if it was foot or ankle or both. All we know is that his season ending, and unfortunately, that is going to, and his season is going to transition to Trey Benson. He's probably going to get about 65 to 70% of the work, so he becomes an immediate huge waiver wire ad if he's not already on your team or something.
Yeah, so Trey Benson, if you don't got him, see, I had, oh my God, he just said his name. Now I'm drawing a blank.
Who, Connor?
Connor. Yeah, I had Connor, but I also drafted Benson as a spell just in case this happened because I
And
was
look what
like, I know,
happened.
because every year, the last 2 years, I was going to pick him up and I didn't. I was like, I don't trust him, and he did great the last 2 years. So this year I decided to pick him up, but I was like, nah, I'm going to make sure I pick up Benson just in case something happens. And what do you know? It happened. So at least I got Benson on the backside. Yeah, that injury, it was pretty ugly.
It's definitely an unfortunate seed to plant. I mean, you plant the seed of taking a backup of a starter, thinking he's going to get hurt, and he goes and gets hurt. What a seed to plant!
Exactly. Yeah, but then of course they talked about Najee Harris, and
What's going on with these Achilles?
yeah, I was just about to say, yeah, the Achilles. I mean, same thing in basketball.
Yeah,
You're starting
it's
to
the
see
most
a bunch
common
of Achilles.
injury right now, and it's a devastating injury.
Yeah, I'm very worried. Is it training? Because the fields haven't changed. Have the shoes changed?
Something's going
No,
on.
I don't think so. I think what's going on here is they're not training enough.
Okay.
That's what it is. They're not getting their bodies ready.
Are they stretching enough? Maybe it's just stretching.
Look at the NFL 20, 30 years ago, and they used to practice twice a day, 3 times a day.
Yeah, they had the Richard Simmons on the video.
Yeah, while eating fried ham sandwiches and smoking grits, man.
Listen,
Yeah,
they
exactly. And you never had this. Yeah, you'll have a freak injury every once in a while, but I don't think that they're priming their bodies.
Yeah,
There, they want more money and less practice time, and
that's not good.
No, and it's weird because we're seeing a lot of tears and breaks, and we're not seeing concussions. Which, I mean, I know concussions is the worst because it's your brain, but the concussions have timbered down.
That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing.
Yeah, which is really good.
We don't need to see any more Junior Seau's, man. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Tua. But okay.
Hey, no, but
in terms of Tyrone Tracy suffered a shoulder dislocation in the Sunday night game. Now, two defenders came in. One came in this way, and one came in this way, and he popped his shoulder out. Now, this is basically the same thing that happened to Xavier Worthy a couple weeks ago. Now, these have a tendency to tear the labrum, which is basically like a clock, where noon would be here, 3 o'clock here, 6 armpit, 9 o'clock in the back. Traditionally, these either tear noon to 3 or noon to 9 posteriorly, sometimes the whole top. As far as how long he's going to be out, traditionally these take a minimum of 2 weeks, sometimes 4+ weeks, and he will return with a brace. You've probably seen Xavier Worthy wearing one where he had it on his arm to prevent the shoulder from popping out. The problem is the more instability these cause, the more difficulty these guys have with catching. And the other issue is when they run into people, the risk of popping out is very high.
Yeah, and that's funny because I have Tracy in my third league. So I've lost 3 running backs, 1 in each league already. I already lost Austin Eckler. I already lost James Conner. And now Tyrone Tracy in the third league. I've already lost. Like this is like been my history for the last 10 years.
Hey, so who is this guy? Is he a legalized drug dealer?
This guy right here, giving
Oh,
us the scoop.
You'll probably see him in the news next couple of years. Because he knows a little too much.
Oh, but, really? Well, he's a doctor, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a legalized drug dealer.
Well, to be fair, they could do the Aaron Rodgers version of Achilles repair and go with the full-blown bridge.
Listen,
where instead of going ahead and being gone for the year or 6 months, you're back in 12 weeks, which is abnormally stupid. Quick.
Well, that almost kind of, it's like when you break your femur and they put the metal rod in, and once you put it in, I mean, in about a month, you're able to not do high impact stuff, but you're able to walk, run, and cut and stuff. But it's about the scar tissue. The scar tissue is the big thing, because you have to be able to break that up before you can start going again, or you're gonna end up having a bunch of tightness and have the possibility to tear in different areas. So, got to be careful, especially when it comes to your Achilles.
So, Tyrone Tracy is very high risk for injury when he does come back. That's going to give Cam Scatterbo and former FAU Devin Singletary the opportunity to shine here. Scatterbo looked really good. I think he could be this year's Bucky Irvin. Samaje Perine injured his thumb, but it sounds like it's relatively mild and he'll be back. But Chase Brown has really struggled. He's a good buy low, but I don't really like the way this offense is running. But I also think that Brian Flores knew exactly what he was doing, and that's why it looked so bad last week. Biggest injury of the week is CeeDee Lamb. Suffered a left high ankle sprain, maybe a little bit of a medial ankle sprain as well. This is probably more of a grade 2 than a grade 1. He's been able to stay really healthy. Last year, he had that kind of shoulder injury, but he ended his season early, probably could have played through it. But now this, unfortunately, he cannot play through. Now, minimum out 2 weeks, potentially 3 or 4, just depending on how quickly he ramps up.
He's out for a month, at least.
Yeah,
at least a month. And when he comes back, he's not going to be as mobile.
Yeah, I think when he comes back, the Cowboys might be out of it by then.
No, absolutely.
Oh, the Cowboys were out of it before the season started. Come on.
I love those memes. Those memes.
A little salt in your eye. A little salt.
in the preseason, the memes was like, let's get this out the way. It was like Cowboys are eliminated from playoff contention.
Yeah, and here's the first pitch, and the season's over. It's things like that, Yeah,
exactly.
And then we get to Micah Parsons.
Micah.
Yeah, but I just wanted to go ahead and bring that up just so that people know who's injured and who to pick up on the waiver wires, the back running backs, things like that. But yeah, those are some big blows. because
Yeah.
a lot of high draft picks were spent
Just a little.
on those players. And those are all top 3 round players,
Yeah.
so to speak. And there's going to be more.
Crazy.
There's going to be more. You know,
My team is. I mean, on paper, it looks like it's the championship team, and when they go out there, it's the worst team in the world. I mean, it's out of control.
That's got to be coaching though, because you're not prepping your players, man.
You want to know something? I think the game plan's all messed up. They're going out the the night before. I gotta get some discipline going in the house.
Crack some skulls.
Yeah, headlock. Liz,
Yeah.
I gotta get Liz in a headlock. She likes
That's funny.
Tampa to win the Super Bowl, by the way.
She likes what? Tampa to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, Elizabeth, he's crazy.
I'm hoping for a Tampa Chargers, and then I'll be like, well, I'm still going for the Chargers, but I
Oh,
hope you
that's
play well,
crazy.
Baker Mayfield.
Absolutely. All right, final segment, franchise files. Lego.
The wait is over. The automated ball strike challenge system powered by T-Mobile is coming to Major League Baseball's regular season starting on opening day in 2026. With ABS Challenge, players can flip a missed ball or strike in a crucial moment. The review only takes about 15 seconds, and fans get to see the result almost in real time on the scoreboard. So, how exactly does it work? Immediately after the umpire makes the call, players can challenge the ball or strike call. Only the batter, the pitcher, or the catcher can initiate this challenge. There cannot be any assistance from the dugout or other
Good
players.
Lord, this baseball's getting
by tapping their
stupid.
hat or helmet. Hawkeye cameras then track the location of the pitch relative to the batter's strike zone. And the result transmission is powered by T-Mobile's 5G network to determine whether the challenge is successful or not. Each team starts the game with 2 challenges. If the challenge is successful, you get to keep it. If the umpire's call is confirmed, the team loses its challenge. So players will want to make sure they're using the challenge strategically. The ABS challenge system was tested in thousands of minor league games. And this won't be the first time we see it used in the majors either. It was used in about 60% of spring training games in 2025. 2.6% of called pitches were challenged, and the success rate was 52.2%, meaning the players challenging were correct a little more than half of the time. Catchers were the most accurate, successfully challenging 56%.
Well, they
of the
have
time.
to. They're
In
the
addition
ones
to spring
catching the
training,
ball.
ABS challenge was also used in the 2025 All-Star.
Yes.
I hate baseball now. I really do. I kind of don't care if baseball never happens again.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this is just a big slap in the face to these sloppy umpires, to tell you the truth.
Well, I mean, the umpiring, they're so bad now.
It's
They're
horrendous.
so terrible. But I feel like ever since they did, what was the year they did the strike where Cal Ripken Jr. was going to break Lou Gehrig's
95,
record?
94.
Ken Griffey Jr. was on pace to break Roger Maris. Yeah, it was 95. That was baseball died in 95.
Yeah, you're right. The Yanks were in first place, too.
I
Let me ask you
strike
guys
killed it for me, man.
Hold on. There is a big thing that is staring down the barrel, if you will, come 2027.
What's
You know what
this?
that is there, Salty?
What's that?
CBA expiration. And guess who's going to be at the forefront of all the bitching, the griping, and the moaning about the entire CBA for MLB?
The
Will
Players
Ponds.
Association.
No, it's the
No?
Dodgers.
Oh. Yeah,
You
the
wanna know
Dodgers ruined it for everyone. I'm so shocked.
No,
Them damn
No,
commies.
no, it's the
Freaking
fact that
hate
the
those
Dodgers.
owners, man. You
Hold
know
on.
what? No. Baseball died when the O'Malleys were forced to sell because of the stupid tax code.
No, it's even dumber. It's not because the Dodgers going ahead and playing Moneyball on the back end for decades to come. No.
Forever.
All right, so listen.
But
So
all I was gonna say before you go there, Gargi, all I was gonna say, it's the fact that the Dodgers exposed the fact that teams like the Pirates, the Marlins, the Angels, etc., are purposely lowballing their teams in value and in contract payout so bad that they are effectively tanking the organization just to make the most money. And the Dodgers are proving that you have to have a base or a minimum cap or a minimum floor, alongside the hard salary cap.
So my eyes are already rolling in the back of my head, and
Yeah.
you explaining this because I'm so over baseball. Like I love baseball, but I hate baseball because of this shit right here. Because of that.
Because the season's so long, there's more opportunity to jam drama down your throat. You know what I mean? And unwantedness. But let me ask you guys a quick. I know. But listen, let me ask you guys a quick question. Now that it's gonna be here and it's gonna be part of the game, and managers are gonna like use it as like a challenge system in football, where if you get one right, you'll get another one and stuff like that. Great. If we had an opportunity to actually have a robot on the field instead of an umpire, who would you rather have? R2-D2, Wally, or Short Circuit running the game?
Oh man. Short Circuit.
Johnny Five. Come on, bro. Johnny Five all the way.
Make America 80s again.
I have no idea.
That was for you, Salty.
Hold on. I have no idea who Short Circuit is. Sorry.
Oh, your batteries were not included.
Yeah, that was a fun movie. You should watch it for sure. That's a movie they need to remake, but you know, I say remake all the 80s movies.
Which one? Number 1 or number 2?
Oh, the first one. You don't need to do the second one.
No, I don't like twos.
I
Unless
do
it's
love
Rush
Wall-E,
Hour or something. Like, there's not
Wall-E.
very good twos out there when you add the two to a movie.
Yeah, no.
Wally, because he can double as a cleanup for dust up dirt.
Yeah,
So listen,
he'd be over the whole plate going.
Yeah. So listen, I figured I'd have a little fun with it since MLB tried to ruin our lives this summer or this winter coming up.
Every year they try to ruin our lives.
Yeah.
You know what?
Take this to Christmas.
It was 95. Then it was the freaking DH of the National League, and now this shit that's coming down.
And blackballing my guy Pete Rose. I mean, what else do we got to do wrong here?
Hold on. You have your guy in Pete Rose being blackballed 100%, completely.
Joe
fair
Jackson
and
should be in the Hall of Fame.
Same there. For me, Trevor Bauer was right.
I mean,
if
listen,
you know.
Listen, I don't know.
That's all I have to say on that.
I love baseball, but I also hate it because the MLB is a pissant.
Yes.
Well, now we got.
You
now
are
you got to
salty
endure.
and spicy about.
Now you got to endure a month of playoffs. So,
dude,
up.
seriously, can it get any? Can they like? They keep making the game worse.
It's like when you go in that merry-go-round and you're gonna throw up, and it's like,
though?
nope, you're going around again.
Bro,
Is it
Navasa,
worse?
it is so much worse. It is so much worse. You know
Why
what?
is
I'm
it
old
worse?
school. I just want a pennant. I want playoffs. What the hell is this crap?
Not even. I want steroids back.
Oh, you want the big bopper with the big bat, the plastic bat.
You know what though? Steroids shouldn't be banned because steroids help guys bounce back from injuries, man. They don't help with like hand-eye coordination. What steroids do is they help with injuries. And you know what? That's a good thing, okay? So what if your pee-pee gets smaller? At least you bounce back from injuries better.
I have a perfect example. Tiger Woods. Nobody knew that guy was on steroids for his back.
Yeah.
He's not super jacked up. I mean, he's in great shape, but
I'm going to tell you something. When I lived in Southern California, I had serious hardcore allergies. I get a steroid shot in my booty, and I'm good for 6 months, man.
There you go.
And it ain't Kevin Booty.
Hold on. You brought up Tiger Woods. I bring up Jeff.
Who's
Gordon.
your
Same
doctor?
Who's my doctor? Who's my legalized drug dealer, you mean? It's actually my brother.
Easy access.
What is his name? Peppa?
Peppa!
Oh my god.
Legalized drug dealer.
Also known as a pharmacist.
Oh, you're not salty.
He's a pharma bro.
Speaking of drug dealing, after this show, I'm going to go play Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Sell mad drugs.
Salty is a pharma bro.
No way, dude. I am not a big fan of big medicine, man. I think they're bad news. But when I had bad allergies, nothing was better. No Benadryl, no Claritin. Just give me a steroid shot, a low dose for 6 months. I'm good, man.
Wait till he has to deal with the peanut butter
Stay
shot.
away from Tylenol.
All right. Well, let's walk off this show with our bets for the fan zone. All right. So what bets are we going with this week? So I want to show you mine. Actually, finally got it up. I got a 5-leg parlay for this week. Seahawks versus Arizona Cardinals. I got them over 43.5.
What?
All right.
That high?
What's
He was calling my phone. He couldn't wait to tell me about it.
24 to 21? Yeah, minus 110. I'll take that. That's probably the hardest one. The next one is going to be the Carolina Panthers plus 6.5 at the New England Patriots. Carolina Panthers are a lot better team than people are giving them credit for, and which is the reason why when you said that the NFC South was going to be the worst, no, I don't think this is going to be the worst, because I think that the Panthers and the Falcons are on the same level. Even though they beat the crap out of them, wait until the Panthers go out to Atlanta, and then Atlanta's going to do the exact same thing going back. So, I think 6.5 is good. It's going to be a nice close game. Defense is going to be rolling. Got the Colts plus 5.5 at the LA Rams. Colts are not.
I think you're going to lose that one. I think you're going to lose that one, man. I think you're going to lose that one.
Yo, Taylor's going to tear it up.
Yeah, I think Taylor is going to eat right through him, because the Rams' rush defense is not that good.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not. And
this is what we do here, Salty. This is what we do. We talk sports, baby.
Man. I don't know. I think you're gonna lose that one. And when you do, I'm gonna text you and be all like.
The only reason why is because that's gonna be a short game. There's gonna be a lot of running involved. All right,
it is. So, it's gonna be a short game.
So shorter the game, the closer the score is going to be. Then I've got Buffalo Bills minus 13.5 at home against the New Orleans Saints.
Okay. If Buffalo does not cover that spread, there are so many red flags that get waved on that.
We dropped it down. It was 15.5, and we bought the points. We paid for that at minus 165.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it under 14. Keep it nice, you know.
Yep.
And then, of course, the last one, Miami Dolphins. I think the Dolphins are finally going to win a game before their coach goes on his farewell tour as they kick him out the door.
You think he's going to jail?
Well,
no, that's Tyreek Hill.
Hold on. To be fair, instead of Virginia Tech, it might now be Oklahoma State. They already fired Mike Gundy.
Oh boy. No, right, but that gets you up at plus 1508.
This is going to be my prediction. Jets take that game, probably going to win by 6 points, and then later that evening, what's his name's getting fired?
Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, Mike McDaniel. He's going to get. That's my prediction. And when I'm right again, I'm gonna hit you up on Discord and be like, I told you.
Either that, or you're not going to see me next week because I'll be in Dubai.
If I were to go ahead and put any holes on your parlay, I'd say your weakest one's going to be the Jets.
I think the Jets are going to win.
On the road?
Yeah, I think the Jets are going to win that by 6, man. No joke.
I can't see them going 0-4, bro.
I don't think Tua is able to adapt or become anything other than one-dimensional. It's like, come on.
And let's be honest, Mike McDaniel should have been assisting for a lot longer than he was. I don't think he was ready to take the helm.
Yeah, I mean, he should do singing stunt doubles for Mark Anthony. Listen, all right, I like your parlay. I got a 4-legger. Get you back plus 1191. So that's almost plus 1200. 4 picks. I got under in Buffalo, under 48.5 total for the game against the Saints. I think the Saints will score 10 points. I think Buffalo will score 35. 35-10 is your fine. I like the over in Cleveland, Detroit. Over 44.5. That's in Detroit. That's fast. Lions are explosive. I think they'll score 30 by themselves. All right?
Are you sure? Because Cleveland's run defense is probably the best run defense I've ever seen.
Yeah, but this is an out-of-conference game. This is going to be a little different for the Cleveland Browns. They're going to have to play fast catch-up offense.
Okay.
You know, I kind of like the over. All right.
Yeah.
I like Dart. Scatterboo and the Giants with 6.5 at home against the Chargers. The Chargers are 3-0. Listen, I didn't say the Giants are going to win the game. I think the Chargers will win the game, but I don't think they're going to win by 6.5. I think they'll win by either 4, 5, or 6.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Again, I'm going to hit you up on Discord and laugh because the Chargers are going to beat them by at least 14.
All right, Giants defense is good, but okay. And I like Keenan Allen, too. He's my guy. And my last pick is the Indianapolis Colts plus 3.5. Let's go, Indiana Jones, my guy. Burgers and fries, Giants organization. That's your 4-leg parlay. Thanks, guys.
God. You're like Randy, or was it Dennis? No, Randy. You're like Randy Quaid in Major League.
Oh man, cousin Eddie.
Oh my God.
Oh, Randy Quaid in Major League. Yep.
Yeah,
He's definitely not Randy Quaid now.
Yeah, well, just in Major League is just like, wow, man, you make my butt stink.
Randy
So
Quaid.
that's my 4-legger. We got 2 overs and a couple of doggies.
See, me and Gargi are kindreds because I feel the same. The way he feels about the New York Giants is how I feel about the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Frustration and disappointment. Come on.
Well, let me ask you a quick question. How did you feel about them leaving the Independent League?
I don't like it, man.
I talked about that a couple of weeks ago.
I don't like it, dude.
You thrived in it.
Like, the thing is what the most frustrating thing about Notre Dame is they have the most money out of all the schools. No excuses. What are you
Archdiocese.
doing? Mary doesn't need any more money. The Catholic Church is rich. They're flush with it.
The Kellys are good. The O'Briens are good. Or the O'Malley's are
Can you
good.
get some damn coaching and pay for an offensive and defensive coordinator, you dumb? Sorry.
There it is.
Okay. I have a 5-legger myself. Okay.
Jam it down our throats.
I have Seattle minus 1.5.
Oh, I forgot about my guy over there, Donald.
I have Tennessee plus 7.5.
This.
I have zero faith in the Texans offense. Therefore, whether it's 10-6, 10-9, or 12-7, it's not going to be a runaway game.
Tennessee's defense is no cupcake.
No, and if it ain't Nico Collins, it ain't anything for the Texans. So I like that pick.
Pretty much. I agree with whichever one of you said it. Indianapolis plus 3.5. Give me them points. Green Bay over 47.5 against Dallas.
When is
Micah
Jacobs going to show up?
This game. Micah is going to get Jacobs rolling. And then Chargers minus 6.5.
I like it. Anytime you bet against the Cowboys, I like it.
I will give those 6.5 points, and I will say that Jim Harbaugh knows how to beat the crap out of an NFL team.
Yeah,
choke ya, smother ya, and rush it down your throat 8 ways to Sunday.
And then slap you afterwards.
Oh, yeah, you're getting a slap.
Hey, hold on. The only reason why Jim Harbaugh is slapping right now is because he finally got to escape the dirty bubble.
Hey!
You can't say Peter Piper picked the pepper too fast now.
You lay off Jim Harbaugh. He's a great American. He's a great Christian. And he's one of the greatest coaches ever in life. And he was my favorite player growing up.
Now, here's the biggest what if.
You know he's got. Hold on. You know that Jim Harbaugh has more rushing yards than Bo Jackson.
No way.
What? I don't. What?
Now, Bo went to where? Auburn?
No, in the NFL.
Oh, in the NFL.
He's going to look it up now. Watch.
Roma.
He doesn't have more home runs than him.
You know what?
Bo's got like 3 homers in his career.
Guys, go to riseinmiddleamerica.com. You can check out our lineup of podcasts. Like, comment, and subscribe.
It's true. 2,787 rushing yards. Bo Jackson's got 2,782 rushing yards.
Wow.
What? I did not know. What I loved about Harbaugh when he was a quarterback is that dude would throw blocks like a fullback and didn't give a shit.
He was looking to lay chops after he threw. He was going, bro.
Yeah, I loved it, man. He was grit, dude. He was all grit.
Salty.
All right, so
the biggest what if in NFL that I can think of, especially because of your rant, if Jim Harbaugh could have ever been the head coach while Derek Carr was still a QB. What if?
For the Raiders?
Either the Raiders or
the Saints?
Because at the time, Jim Harbaugh, after coming out of being a QB coach, he was available to be the head coach for any NFL team up to and including the Raiders when they were still in Oakland.
Yeah, I don't know,
Again,
man. I'm glad he went to Michigan, got a title, and now...
Really quickly, we got to get a salty pickup for next week. Emoji.
What?
To join the family of Roma Nation.
It's got to be a pair of condiments.
The cartoon pics.
You got to have salty and peppery.
Hey, look, I love Roma Nation. I will be here anytime AK asks me because I love that dude.
I need to come back on your show.
Yeah, you do. You know what we should do? We should do a special sports cast on the Salty and Savage show and have all three of you guys on.
Bruh.
That sounds awesome.
Let me know when. Salty, where can we find you?
Let me talk to Savage, and we'll do it. It'll be dope.
Where can we find you, Salty?
You can find me, Salty Savage Show, on YouTube, Salty Savage Show. You look that up. And then also on the X, Salty Draws. Give me a follow.
Do it. Make sure you do it.
I did the follow, so can you.
Follow me back, Gargi.
Yes,
Let's
touch
go.
the button. Touch the button.
Touch the button. Lick the button. Click the button.
Lick.
Flick the button. Flick the button.
No, that's an inside joke. I sent him the link to come on the show, and I was like, just instead of putting click the link, I said lick the link by accident.
Click the link.
I was like, I'll do more than that. Wait, what?
Yep.
But yeah, check me. We do a show every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern, called The Salty and Savage Show, where we talk politics, pop culture, from two guys that used to work in Hollywood. And then, follow me on Salty Draws on X. Thank you. Thanks for having me. You guys are awesome. I love talking sports, and all three of you guys, seriously, fun times.
Dittos.
Oh, it was oodles, canoodles, and toaster strudels of fun to have you on here, Salty.
Thank you, man. I had a good time.
I'm pretty simple. You can find me on X at Lemagrag, LEMAGRAG.
Yep. You can find me at the real Roma _AK. That's another episode of Roma Sports. Thank you guys for joining tonight. And Salty, just stick around for a second so I can make sure I got your videos set up in the back end. And we will see you guys next week for the MLB playoffs. Let's go.
Please don't forget Lord Navasa at Twitter. Please don't forget me, please.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to go back to the basement.
Lord Navasa in the basement.